So, Dr. Sergey, in the previous video, we kind of mentioned the importance of networking when you're building your personal brand, your online presence. And here in Canada, a lot of times people are saying that referrals, networking, it's number one activity when trying to find a job. Although other people constantly trying to apply, I need to perfect my resume and they forget about networking. In your opinion, do you think it's the same in Europe or it's different? And what's your takeaway in terms of networking?
It's largely the same, right?
Hmm.
So we know that a vast number of jobs don't get publicized.
Yes.
So it's again it's connections, it's who you know. So networking definitely should be one part of your strategy.
Yeah.
However, applying can also be a part of a strategy, and it's just a numbers game.
Yes.
So, and I know a lot of successful people who've been applying to hundreds, and now AI enables thousands of jobs
Hmm.
and getting interviews. Pure, it's the numbers. It's depending of the what type of job you're looking for and whether you can apply one solution or the other.
Yeah.
But irrespective of that, yeah, irrespective, even if you decide to play the numbers
Yeah.
and you've got your AI agent that does those easy
Hmm.
applications, doing networking at the same time won't harm. Yeah, it won't
Yeah.
hurt you to
Yeah.
build your connections, and you shouldn't be thinking about networking only at the point when you need
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So the key aspect of networking is give and take and build your network before you need it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a bank account,
Yeah.
right? You know that you are putting money in your bank account because
Mm.
at some point in time you'll need to withdraw.
Withdraw it. Yeah. Yeah.
Think about networking as building your relationship capital,
Yeah. I
and
give
you need
that example to my clients as if networking, you're going to a bank, you don't withdraw it from day one. You invest, you build relationship, and
yeah.
then you withdraw
And,
when
and,
needed.
and actually, research proves that if you try to withdraw too soon, it will be detrimental to you.
Yeah,
So if you meet someone at a conference
yeah,
and 24 hours later you send them an email and say, "Oh, can you introduce me to so and so?" People are more likely first
mm,
to deny
refuse
your
it.
request,
Yeah,
and second, they form an opinion of you that, oh, you're just taking advantage of this. You're asking for too soon, too early. So if you read Dora Clark, and I love Dora Clark's research and writing in this topic, she said you need to let your contacts wait at least a year. So
a
I'd say a
year.
year,
Wow.
don't ask them for anything. I think
Wow.
that's a bit
Yeah.
too
I tell
uh,
them 3 months, maybe
too
3 months.
conservative, but exactly. Give them time, and during those 3 months, maybe remind them or send them an article, an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, yeah. I tell
That
when I'm helping the students here at the university, I tell them when you are at university, build those relationship and don't ask anything in return. It's all about them, not about you. Comment on their posts on LinkedIn, send them articles, congratulate them, and then ask for something but every time students are saying, but I need a job now. Why can I ask Dr. Sergey help from now? And I told them it's relationship. You cannot ask from day one something from someone that you don't know because it all comes to trust. So if they don't trust you, they will not help you.
well, it depends what you're asking, right? Another piece of research says that when we ask for advice, people will think of us as more intelligent
Hmm.
and more likely to provide more assistance in the future.
Hmm.
So asking for advice or asking questions help us build the relationships.
Yeah.
Then initially, if we need a piece of help, when we need assistance, okay, that's already a relationship that's been fomented over time, and that's very useful. And for that, you need to be a positive networker.
Hmm.
Many people have this attitude towards networking, like it's schmoozing, it's a little bit.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. What are the characteristics of positive networker? Uh, an easy associate. It's easy to talk to you.
Yeah,
You don't hog time. You're not there all the time. You make it comfortable to be around
yeah,
you. Information provider.
yeah,
Yes. Very often I just dedicate time and I go and I read my Economist, Financial Times, New Yorker,
hmm,
Wall Street, I don't know, some my newspapers, and I see an article and I forward it to my connection, saying,
yeah,
"Oh, remember we talked about it? I think you'd be interested.
yeah,
Oh, look at it. I found this because I think that you might need it.
yeah,
So." Share information and share opportunities. I always pick up calls from headhunters.
mm,
Even if I'm not looking for a job, even if I'm not interested, I will always think of someone who might need that. And then I connect people.
yeah,
And great networkers are great connectors. So
yeah,
if you think, who are the positive networkers? What are the qualities?
hmm,
And work on those behaviors rather than on the number of
yeah.
contacts. I think that it's a much better strategy long term.
Those are great strategies, Dr. Sergey. And again, for the audience, if you have any other tips in terms of networking, please leave them below and tune in next time for another final question with Dr. Sergey.